Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. In today's episode, we're talking 3D printing, or basically how I turned this into this. Watch and learn. So, some of you may be asking yourselves a question. What is it with all this 3D printing stuff? I'm sure you've heard of it by now. There's 3D printed this, 3D printed that. Well, just to show you a little example of what we have here. Everything you see here has been 3D printed. You have useful items like a spray can holder. This was a rocket fixture that I designed. To little useful containers. Sanding blocks. And if you're a car guy like me, just cool stuff you can put on your desk. But what is it? Well, this particular form of printing takes this material here called filament. Now, this filament actually comes in different materials as well. And if you want to learn about that, we can teach you that in a future episode. Pretty much, you can take material like this and very easily turn it into little trinkets like this. Now, what is this, you may say? That's obviously just a little boat. But this little boat is big in the 3D printing world. It's called a benchy. Benchy meaning benchmark. All the different manufacturers use this little guy to show off how fast and how well their products can print. As a matter of fact, this was the very first thing I printed on a 3D printer. Now the next clip you're going to see is watching this little guy being printed on my printer. Okay, so to give you a demonstration of how a 3D printer works, it's similar to a hot glue gun, whereas this represents the filament that goes through the printer. And as it goes, the printer will squeeze out a line of melted filament. Except unlike on a hot glue gun, it keeps building it up layer by layer. And obviously, the more layers you add to it, the taller it's going to get. Now again, this is a very basic demonstration, but it gives you the idea of how the material gets heated up and printed onto the faceplate. Okay, now as you can see by this close-up, see all those little lines? Each one of those is that layer of material that's building up. And that's what 3D printing does. It just basically stacks up the layer after layer until you create an object. Again, folks, this is just a basic idea of how 3D printing works. If you like the information you've seen today, leave a comment below. Just let me know. I need a little encouragement here. And if there's things you'd like to see in the future, leave another comment down below. If you could, I'd really appreciate it if you could like and subscribe, as well as check out the Patreon page. Because without support, it's tough to make these videos and keep producing good content. Again, I thank you and hope you have a great day.